Good morning, FSLOW. Commissioner here. It's Friday morning, just coming off a great show at Dance Hall Revelry. Now, as you may have noticed, it's been a little bit of a wild week.
Time for a tweet storm.
I actually had this really elaborate idea for the wrap-up this week, but I think we're all pretty fucking burned out with politics. I mean, let's be frank. Can I?
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
I'm as burned out as you are, so I think we're just going to go right down the middle and do something just straightforward and talk about what's actually happening in the league. Because let's be honest, I sort of blew my load the last few weeks. So there are going to be 3 points I want to talk about very, very quickly. I'll get you out of here as fast as I possibly can. But number one is inconsistency. I think that's been something that's been super frustrating for a lot of us. He's a player that we drafted super early, sacrificed a first or second or third round pick, and he's just been sort of all over the place. Someone I picked out was T.Y. Hilton, sort of epitomizes all of this. Why am I rubbing my tits like that? Now let's look at T.Y. Hilton, the guy who's supposed to be a number one, supposed to be a stud for Jody, and supposed to be super consistent because he's got a great quarterback, right? Starts out pretty strong in Detroit, not so much in Denver. Huge game against San Diego, so you think, good, I'm home free. But if you look through the rest of the season, super inconsistent, even single-digit numbers. Now, Jody's lost 3 out of his last 4 games purely based on this. He's not getting what he needs from his number one guy. Now, I know everyone has a story just like this. You're super frustrated with the one guy that you need to do a lot every single week. Now, some other people step up, which is great, but it's a situation where just when you think you have the stallion to ride off into playoff Narnia, he bucks you. All right, we need to talk about waiver wire. This has been a point of contention with you guys for about 3 years, and it's driving me fucking crazy. Here's the deal. It doesn't matter how good you are or how bad you are. The waiver order is set. When you need a player, you go to the bottom and the back of the line. If, yes, you don't pick up a player during the week, you're probably going to go towards the top. 2 or 3 weeks, you're probably going to be number one. That's just how it works. But as soon as you take someone, see ya. Sorry, Capper. That's how it works. All right, lastly, what I want to touch on is where we are in the standings. Now, it's pretty obvious that Matt Jones is running away with first place in the Balls division, pretty much locked up a playoff spot. Now, if you look through the rest of the way, now Goss, Stack, both 6-3, looking pretty good. Everyone else who's under 500, you're in dire straits. You need to win. But look at the bright side. If you have the ability to find some deep sleepers, put together that perfect lineup, if you can win this week, you can put yourself in a pretty good position to squeak into the playoffs. If you look at it, pretty much everyone's within about a game or two. We only have 4 weeks left in the season. Now, I know times are tough. Do I need to have a cry-in for you guys? A grieving session? What do I have to do to heal your little pussies? We'll do it. But I'll tell you what, this league is serious. We have serious competitors. People want that fucking title and want that jacket, despite how disgusting it really is and probably what dead grandfather came off of. But that's it. The Week 9 wrap-up is over. The Browns game was atrocious last night, but I look forward to a great weekend for Goss and his wedding, so mazel tov to him, and we will see you guys over the weekend.